Obviously, it's an amazing achievement to get to Wembley and play at Wembley. But for me personally, I don't see it as a good achievement unless we win there. So it's going to be outstanding to see all your friends and your family there in the crowd, and it'd be great to tell them that you've played at Wembley. But also, it's no good to me if we don't go there and do the business. Like my brothers are both big Man United fans, so they were blown away when they heard the news. But to think about it, like that Beckham's actually your boss, essentially, it's quite a weird feeling. And when he came over and we met him, it was good. He's a great guy, and yeah. So, but. It's just, you know, at this club it's a great time, but there's so much expectation on you at the moment. Everyone knows where the club wants to be, so we all know we just got to keep doing our own stuff and kind of put that aside, and when we go out on the pitch just try and forget about that and just try and do our jobs on the pitch.
As long as it got to where it needs to go, Dan.
The quality's still there going into the playoffs. That's when you get down to the playoffs, there's no there's no easy games. It's teams that have won a lot of games over the course of the season. Scored a lot of goals to get to the playoffs in the first place.
This is one of the toughest leagues in the country to get out of. There's so many teams that are right up there. Like I said, yeah, the pressure was on us from the start, but when you look at the run that they went on to get to that position, anybody, they just snatched the hand off at the start of the season and said, look, we'll make the playoffs. You'd have took that, no question. We're here now, we're 90 minutes away potentially from a massive jump up, to where, like 3-4 years ago, from 50 people at the stadium to thousands regularly now. It's, I don't think people would have predicted it to grow that quick. So, yeah, a few years from now, maybe expanding the stadium again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll be. It won't be a question of who's City and who's United, but who's Salford.
I have to say, Filed, David, the owner of Filed, he's been so good to us over the last 4 or 5 years, and I know how desperate he is and Filed are to get to the Football League, so we've got a game today where both of us, one of us will be so happy, it's untrue.
How far can you go? How far do you want to go?
We just want to win today. I think that's the main thing. We want to win today, and then we'll sit down and go from here. But everything we've done so far with the board and the committee and everyone that's involved in Salford has been amazing. The fans are getting bigger and bigger. The community coming together back in Salford. So what we've done so far, we're really proud of. And I don't think we're really foolish if we look any further than where we are now. Our aim was to get into the Football League, and we're one game away for it. So hopefully we'll do it. If not today, and hopefully in the next few, certainly the next few years.
Got the whole troop on, haven't you? Got all the kids here today?
Yeah, all of our families here. We're part of this club, and our whole family's a part of the club. So, to be here with all of our families today, with our kids, with our parents, it means a lot. So it's a big day for everyone.
I think it's been one of the most exciting stories in Northwest football over the last few years. A rapid ascent up the non-league divisions. I think when the class of '92 took over, they had big ambitions, talked about 5 years to get in the Football League. A lot of people scoffed, didn't think it was possible, and yet here we are right on the cusp of it.
So Wembley in May, this is where and when so many of the prizes are handed out, and they don't come much more precious or sought after than a place in the Football League. Filed and Salford, one game from their footballing holy grail. Two clubs for whom all this looked an impossible dream not so long ago. Each have risen through the non-league pyramid and now find themselves on the brink. For one, the latest chapter, and a different kind of fairy tale will be written today. Rowe with the chip forward here to Bradley, and Reed's waiting in the middle, and he almost got to it as well. What a start that would have been for Fylde. Floated in by Redmond. Oh, and there's a big chance. And it's it. Graham Alexander's side in front at Wembley. And it's one of the easiest goals he'll have scored all season.
Well, it's a great finish from Manny Diaz-Urue, but you need to defend this a lot better. The clearance has to be better when the ball comes in from Redmond.
It's a good run into the box. And close, wasn't it, from Pond? Shot from distance. Bonds. Horton. Bond's gone for the return. He's got the return! And that's a great chance to equalise for Fylde.
What a chance that is.
So far, so good for Graham Alexander and Salford City. They find themselves in front in this crucial promotion final. Emmanuel Diaz-Urue with the only goal of the game so far. Well, hard to define just how important the next 45 minutes is for both these clubs. Opportunities like this don't come around that often. The National League notoriously difficult to get out of. Hogan, all up from the back. It's in! It's a second! It's Piergiani for Salford. Scored the goal in the semi-final. He got 10 in the regular season. He's at it again. And it's a 2-goal cushion now for Graham Alexander Salford.
Can't say how big this goal is now in the context of this massive, massive game.
Ibuture. Diaz-Urue calling for it. Oh, it's in! 3-0 Salford. And it's Toure who somehow snuck that in. They were all waiting in the box, but a touch wasn't required, and Salford City are now so close to the Football League, they can almost reach out and touch it. Salford City are going up, a Football League club for the first time in their history. A moment 79 years in the making. Sheer joy for Graham Alexander, for the class of '92. They've achieved their footballing holy grail.
It's incredible. It's an incredible feeling to play here at Wembley and win like that. There's no better feeling than going up like that. And for the club, it's 4 promotions, that is, and finally the dream of the club being in the Football League is alive. We've had the best 2 years being here since we've signed back-to-back promotions. It was only a dream when we first signed, so to have done it, yeah, it's an incredible feeling.
He wants it. The Salford-born captain, Liam Hogan, wants it, and Salford City are promoted to the Football League. All the work, effort and investment has been worth it. Salford City are winners of the 2019 National League Promotion Final. They've reached the promised land of the Football League. League 2 awaits in August.
we went 20 games unbeaten from early on, and then we got to December, and I was thinking, right, this is the National League for the next 2-3 months. You were at Barrow and games like that, and it just hit us like a ton of bricks. And overall, we got out of it in the end, but no one's ever got out of this league at the first time, and I don't know how we've got out of it, because it's a logical league, this. Dover, Braintree beat us. Honestly, it's an amazing league, so competitive, but we got there in the end.
Tell me the pride you feel at what's been achieved.
Yes, it's incredible, you know. It's just like a big final. I'm very, very happy with this game and with the club. We have 4 promotions in 5 years. I think that's amazing. Great job done by the team, the manager, and of course Gary and the boys. You know?
What do you think is the limit for Salford? Where can you go next?
We'll go right to the top.
Premier League?
Yes, of course, you know, all the way. Right? And I'm very confident.
So proud. I can't believe how many fans came down to see us. I feel like I'm going to start crying again. It was just amazing for the fans as well, and the players. And we all thought Wembley's a funny place to have it, but it's amazing, and the players are just so made up, and I can't believe it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's been a terrific season. In many ways, you'd rather do it this way than win the league, wouldn't you?
Last week when we went to penalties, I didn't think that. But yeah, it's a good way if you can guarantee it.
And now, I guess you're already starting to think about being a Football League club. What a journey it's been.
Absolutely mad. Maddest 5 years ever. It's just going to get madder now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't want to scare you, but we spoke to Peter Lim, and he said Premier League is what he wants.
Well, why not? Have you met Gary Neville? We'll be there soon. No one's ever got out of this league in 1 year. It's that hard. It is really, really tough with the great teams that have come down and battered us the other week, to be fair, so it was always going to be difficult, but the lads have done me so proud, so good.
And what for you sums up Salford City? Tell me about the club.
I think the fans, they were singing all the time, weren't they? And they kept saying, Karen, we want Wembley. And I was like, no, I want automatic. So they got the way and we all went up, so it's good.